pursues around the world, your ultimate destination for sports. UEFA Champions League Match Day 6. Arsenal has won 6 consecutive matches in the UEFA Champions League, and Real Madrid loses once again at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. After losing to Celta Vigo, they once again lost in the UEFA Champions League to one of the best clubs in the English Premier League, Manchester City. And who else can stop scoring? Haaland scoring the final winning goal in the 43rd minute for Manchester City to pick the 3 maximum points at stake at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Is Xabi Alonso going to be sacked by Real Madrid? And Mikel Arteta, is he the best coach so far in the UEFA Champions League? Is he the best and the finest coach so far in the UEFA Champions League? He has won against the biggest clubs in the UEFA Champions League. He ended FC Bayern's unbeaten run in all competitions, making it back-to-back wins in the UEFA Champions League. Mikel Arteta has proved beyond reasonable doubt that Arsenal is the biggest club when it comes to the UEFA Champions League now. The only club that has won 6 consecutive games in the UEFA Champions League. No club has dominated such an emphatic dominance. No club has ever done it, if not the Gunners in the ongoing 2025-2026 preliminary round in the UEFA Champions League. The best club so far has been the Gunners. The finest club so far has been the Gunners. The most exciting club so far has been the Gunners. They've only conceded 1 game in 6 matches in the UEFA Champions League. After losing in the English Premier League, Arsenal has now dominated in most games in the UEFA Champions League. They've not lost a single game. And Real Madrid is suffering one of the biggest upsets when it comes to the UEFA Champions League and when it comes to the Spanish La Liga. After losing to Celta Vigo, they've lost to Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League by 2-1. Rodrigo scoring the first goal for Real Madrid, and O'Reilly, one of the youngest players for Manchester City, equalizing for Manchester City. And who else again? Haaland, making it impossible for the best club in the UEFA Champions League, for one of the finest clubs in the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid, by 2-1. Can Xabi Alonso turn things around for Manchester City? Can Xabi Alonso make it great for Manchester City in the ongoing UEFA Champions League and in the Spanish La Liga? Can things turn around for the best for Real Madrid? Can everything, the impossibilities, can it be possible for Real Madrid? What a loss in the UEFA Champions League. After losing to Celta Vigo, Manchester City have picked the 3 maximum points once again against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Real Madrid lost to Celta Vigo, and they've once again lost to Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League and in the Spanish La Liga. Back-to-back losses, 1 in the UEFA Champions League and 1 in the Spanish La Liga. Can things turn around for Manchester City? Can things turn around for Real Madrid? When Manchester City had an awful start in the English Premier League, losses in the UEFA Champions League, they've now turned things around to become one of the fearless clubs in the UEFA Champions League, to become the fearless club in the English Premier League. Can Pep Guardiola do it once again in the UEFA Champions League? Can he win it for Manchester City? And do you think Haaland is the best striker so far in the world, doing it back-to-back at the FIFA World Cup qualifier, helping his country qualify to the World Cup by defeating Italy? And now he is doing it in the English Premier League, and now he is doing it in the UEFA Champions League. Can Haaland become one of the best strikers in the world? Who else can stop Haaland in the ongoing UEFA Champions League? Who else can stop Haaland in the English Premier League? Can Real Madrid turn things around? And Gabriel Martinelli, The only player that has scored in 5 consecutive UEFA Champions League games. Back to back, back to back, back to back in the UEFA Champions League. And it's becoming one of the best household names when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. Scoring for Arsenal in the English Premier League and scoring for Arsenal in the UEFA Champions League. And Noni Madueke, after leaving Chelsea and joining the Gunners in the summer transfer window, Noni Madueke is making it great for the Gunners in the English Premier League, for the Gunners in the UEFA Champions League. Which club is going to stop Arsenal? Which club is going to dominate against Arsenal? Which club is going to end Arsenal's dominance in the UEFA Champions League? Can Arsenal win the UEFA Champions League? Can Arsenal win the English Premier League? The biggest club so far in the 2025-2026 season, it has been the Gunners. The best club so far in the UEFA Champions League, the best club so far in the English Premier League has been the Gunners. Mikel Arteta turning things around for Arsenal. Ash, you told me yesterday that Real Madrid is going to lose to Manchester City, and it has happened. Another beautiful week, great week. Barcelona winning and Real Madrid losing. Barcelona winning in the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid losing in the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona winning in the UEFA Champions League by 2-1 to end Frankfurt. And now it has been the best moment in the UEFA Champions League for Barcelona, and now it has been a sad week for Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. Back-to-back losses. One in the UEFA Champions League. Last few days have been beautiful. It has been spectacular. Not even beautiful. It has been spectacular in the UEFA Champions League. And in the Spanish La Liga, it has been spectacular for FC Barcelona. The best club so far in the UEFA Champions League, the best club so far in the Spanish La Liga, it has been Arsenal and it has been FC Barcelona. The biggest so far. You can always think of the best so far. You can just sit down and imagine. It has been the Gunners and it has been FC Barcelona. The Vini missed many chances. And you know the reason why Xabi Alonso always has problems with Vini. He always feels he's the biggest for Real Madrid. He always feels he is the greatest for Real Madrid. But sometimes patience pays a lot. When you have the chance of giving your players the best moment to score, Vini always wants to be the only player to do it for Real Madrid. And sometimes in games like this, you don't do it. In games like this, be the only one that will set an example for the rest of the players. But Vini always wants to take the center stage and become the only household name, the only player to be seen, the only player to be known. Rodrigo played well in the first half because there is no one to supply the balls. And when you play well in the first half, you will lose maximum concentration if the balls are not coming towards your direction. And Real Madrid is losing focus, not only in the Spanish La Liga, but in the UEFA Champions League. Will Xabi Alonso be fired by Real Madrid? Or will things turn around to be the best for Real Madrid? How can Xabi Alonso change the narrative for Real Madrid in the ongoing Spanish La Liga and in the UEFA Champions League? And Arsenal is also doing their best when it comes to the UEFA Champions League and when it comes to the English Premier League. Rudiger was playing WWE with Haaland. And you know Haaland has more height and strength than Rudiger. Things should be known for now. The Haaland is the predictor of goals. He is the best striker in the world at the moment. He is one of the finest strikers in the world at the moment. He did it for Norway in the FIFA World Cup qualifier. He is doing it for Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League, and he is still doing it for Manchester City in the English Premier League. Can anyone stop Haaland in all competitions? Can anyone stop Haaland at the FIFA World Cup 2026? Can anyone stop Haaland in the UEFA Champions League? Can anyone stop Haaland in the English Premier League? Doku owned Asensio and Valverde today, and you said it yesterday that Doku is going to be the best against most of the players in the UEFA Champions League, and he did it in a spectacular fashion against the best club in the English Premier League. He did it against the best players in the Spanish La Liga, and Doku is owning it in the English Premier League, and he's owning it in the UEFA Champions League. He's making it back to back for Manchester City in the English Premier League and in the UEFA Champions League. He has silenced the best club in the world. He has silenced the biggest club in the world. He has made it impossible for one of the finest clubs in the world. Can Doku be the best? Can Doku be the finest? Can Doku do it beyond and beyond in the English Premier League and in the UEFA Champions League? Can Manchester City win the UEFA Champions League 2026? Can Arsenal also win the UEFA Champions League 2026? Can FC Bayern or Barcelona win the UEFA Champions League 2026? Which club is going to win the UEFA Champions League? If you ask me to pick 3 teams to win the UEFA Champions League, it will be FC Barcelona, it will be Manchester City, and it will be Arsenal. These are the 3. Finally, I get some time to rest. It's 4:30 a.m. now. I better go to sleep. I have been staying awake. Thank you so much, Ash, for being there for me, for being the first to join my live stream. Good night, my brother. I will see you soon. MashaAllah. Thank you so much for joining my live stream and making it the best for me tonight. I'm so happy that at least I will come live online and my brother Ash will join me, and he did it for me. He stood by me till now, and he's going back to bed. He watched the game and he is now going back to bed. Thank you so much, Ash, for bringing smiles onto my face tonight. And Real Madrid lost. Real Madrid lost. Real Madrid lost. Can Xabi Alonso turn things around for Real Madrid? Can Xabi Alonso make it possible for Real Madrid in subsequent matches in the Spanish La Liga and in the UEFA Champions League? And after Arsenal losing to Aston Villa, can Mikel Arteta turn things around for the Gunners in the English Premier League on match day 16? Always take care, brother. It's too late at night, else I would have stayed. Good luck to you, my brother. Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you so much for standing by me at the moment. At least even a minute or a second in the comment from you is even better off than nothing. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother from another mother. Staying awake just to watch me. Staying awake just to like my live stream. When you join my live stream, please don't Vesca Barca, the best, the biggest, the finest club in the Spanish La Liga, the finest, the biggest, and the best club in the UEFA Champions League. Vesca Barca, the Catalonian Giants, the Giants from the Spanish La Liga, the finest club in the Spanish La Liga, winning the Spanish La Liga, winning the Spanish Supercopa, the Espana Trophy, and winning the Copa del Rey in the 2024-2025 season. FC Barcelona, Vesca Barca, the Giants from Catalonia, the Giants from the Spotify Camp Nou, the best, the biggest, and the finest club from the Spanish club, the best you can ever think of, from Spain to the UEFA Champions League, and still dominating in the UEFA Champions League, and still dominating in the Spanish La Liga, leading Real Madrid with 4 points in the Spanish La Liga. And FC Barcelona is always doing it back to back, and they've done it against Frankfurt. After winning in the Spanish La Liga, they won in the UEFA Champions League. What a moment for Barcelona, what a moment for the Gunners, what a moment for Manchester City. 2 English Premier League clubs picking the 3 maximum points, and the best moment will always be the moment when Haaland scored the final winning goal from the penalty spot in the 43rd minute and holding on to it till the final embers of the game on match day 6 in the UEFA Champions League. Can Pep Guardiola win the UEFA Champions League in 2026 finals? Can Manchester City qualify into the finals of the UEFA Champions League? Who can stop Manchester City? Who can stop Arsenal? Who can stop Tottenham Hotspur? And who can stop Newcastle United? What a great win. What a perfect win. What a great start in the ongoing 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League preliminary round. And they will move to the round of 16 and to the quarterfinals and in the finals. And from the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the finals of the UEFA Champions League, there will only be 2 clubs that will go into the finals. And which club will it be? Which club will it be? Will it be Manchester City? Or will it be Arsenal? Or will it be Real Madrid? Or will it be Napoli? The best moment in the ongoing 2025-2026 season is the final moment when best clubs will always cry at the stadium, at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Real Madrid fans are not happy. Manchester City won against them at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. 17 matches, 6 wins for Man City, 6 wins for Real Madrid, and 5 draws. What a perfect win for Manchester City. What a great smile for Pep Guardiola at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Can the narrative change for Real Madrid? Is Xabi Alonso going to be sacked by Real Madrid? Can he turn things around for Real Madrid? Can he put smiles back onto the faces of Real Madrid teaming for supporters? How is he going to do it? One of the best coaches when it comes to the German Bundesliga after moving from Bayer 04 Leverkusen to join Real Madrid in the 2025-2026 summer transfer window, when Real Madrid after the season decided to choose Xabi Alonso as their new coach to steer the affairs of the club. Xabi Alonso started so well from the FIFA Club World Cup to the Spanish La Liga, and now things are turning backwards with so many injuries surrounding Real Madrid, and these are the difficult moments for Xabi Alonso. Can things change for Xabi Alonso after Constantino got injured? Things hasn't been the same for Xabi Alonso, and things hasn't been the same for Real Madrid. Can Xabi Alonso turn things around for Real Madrid? Can Xabi Alonso make it possible for Real Madrid to start picking maximum points in the Spanish La Liga and in the UEFA Champions League? And do you think Arsenal can win the UEFA Champions League after 6 consecutive wins in the UEFA Champions League? The only club that has conceded only 1 goal in the UEFA Champions League. 6 wins. Perfect start for the Gunners, perfect start for Mikel Arteta, and perfect start from Gabriel Martinelli to be the only player to have scored in 5 consecutive UEFA Champions League games. The ongoing preliminary round, he is the only player that has scored in 5 consecutive games. And Haaland can't stop scoring. Haaland can't stop scoring. Can Haaland win the European Golden Boot Award in 2026? The holder is Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe won it in 2025. Can Haaland win the European Golden Boot Award in 2026? Can he do it? Beyond all reasonable doubt, can Haaland do it in the UEFA Champions League? Can he be the best striker across Europe, across the top 5 European leagues? Can Haaland become the best striker in all the top 5 European leagues? Can he help Manchester City win the English Premier League? Can he help Manchester City win the UEFA Champions League? What do you think about Man City's performance against Real Madrid in the ongoing UEFA Champions League? What do you think about Man City's performance in the ongoing UEFA Champions League? A win at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Were you surprised? Were you happy? If you're a Man City fan, were you surprised And were you sad if you are a Real Madrid fan, thinking Xabi Alonso is going to pick the 3 maximum points for Real Madrid after losing to Celta Vigo? But Real Madrid lost to Manchester City by 2-1. Can things turn around for Xabi Alonso? Can the injury situations be solved for Real Madrid to pick up the pieces and start winning matches? Do you think Xabi Alonso can turn things around for the best for Real Madrid and for the teaming supporters of Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium? Can Xabi Alonso turn things around for Real Madrid in the Spanish La Liga and in the UEFA Champions League, in the Copa del Rey, and in the Spanish Supercopa de España tournament? Can Xabi Alonso turn things around for Real Madrid? Let me know what you think about Real Madrid loss to Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League match day 6. Do you think Xabi can turn things around? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Share and turn your notification button on and subscribe to SCTV Sports, and I'll bring you more exclusive when it comes to sports news around the world. Stay blessed and have a good night.